Okay, that was just adorable. I love those little critters, man. All right, now before you leave, it is very important to not forget your dear friend who has been smushed under a rock. Sad day. Must be terrified seeing Rusu's face right there. You can't head off into Avatar Land. You know, it's kind of wild. That movie, I think, is doing pretty good at the box office right now. Like, I already know it was kind of a titan back in the day when it came out. I've been hearing that it's still making a lot of money, which is very odd. And over here we have, oh god, this thing. All right. Well, I am curious. Let's see. I'm gonna go and put you right here. Can I ride you? Well, yes, I can. Nice. I was wondering I could stand on that other rock as they were moving it, but this is even better. Go, go. Yes. Do it. And there we have it. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, don't mind me, Rusu. I'm just having some fun. Let's go ahead and grab one that is clear over here as well. I feel like this would be a good idea. If you want to go ahead and oblige me. I have to make sure to remember to grab that. All right, so let's do this. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Go, my dear rot friends. Lead the way, for I am your master and commander. Well, this is pretty neat. It's a little janky. I don't remember if you could do this in the original, but something tells me you probably could. I don't feel like this is something that they would have added. All right, set that right there. And I think this gets us a pretty cool mask, actually, so I'm not too worried about it. So look at this camera. Look at how this camera just swivels by itself. That's incredible. So you see how there are 2 lit braziers here. This indicates that there are 2 shrines that have been cleansed and 2 more that need it to be done. What do you got for me, sir?
The guardian tree was burnt out by fire, but it lives on. Its roots run deep, connecting it with the ancient shrines. Clean the shrines, and the door will open.
Okay, so basically what I just said. Nice. Well, we have another fast travel point. That's fun. We also have a ton of stuff off in this direction, so we'll see how that goes, but rot friends, please. Oh, okay. I was like in a weird pose there. We'll do the same thing. Yes, this is incredible. Remember, if you get too far away from the rot while they're moving stuff, they will just stop and they'll follow you, so it's kind of why I'm not a big fan of having to babysit them. Yeah, yeah, go. Oh, these poor fellas. That's all right. The thing they get here will definitely be worth it, so set you right there. Nice. And the original OG rot to lead the way. Hooray! We got the deer hat. I really like that one, actually, so yeah. That's exciting. All right, well, over here we have a bit of an overhang. We will be kind of traversing this massive treehouse, which is really cool, but that's where we're going to be exiting, so let's make sure we don't miss anything, like a couple of stoops, you know, like this. Don't want to miss that one. And there's also a cursed chest very nearby, so just make sure we grab everything. We've got stuff everywhere, no worries. Take some of that, take some of those, a couple of these. Why not? Oops, and miss. Don't worry. All right, I love how they just like cling on to it. Like, we're so hungry, we're just not gonna share with each other. Nice. Oh, and we also have one of these. Neato. Go and eat up, fellas. We got a fight ahead of us. And also a new friend. 32 sounds about right, I think. I hope at least. All right, so lining our pockets, lining our friends' pockets. We almost have a third of the characters. This is great. This is fantastic news. The fishing shrine is clear over there, but if we head across this back way, another cursed chest. And this one, I believe, we just have to defeat enemies and maybe we don't have to take damage. I really hope we don't. But I'll start with you, Mr. Halberd, sir. Nice. And we're gonna have to work on our parries, because that is really where everything is kind of gonna come to a head, so. Oh shit, okay, I did not see you guys all there. There we go, so do some of this. And if I can get my, okay, shoot. Let's do something like this. Okay, that kind of worked, actually. Okay, this is looking nice. Okay, I'm filled up. We are set. Who else is? Oh, it's still you. There we go. All right. I gotta give you props, man. You kind of hung in there by the skin of your teeth. Sheesh. Okay. Well, it could have been worse. Oh, and it's Taro's hat. That's really cool. I forgot about that. All right. I will take it. We can't quite do anything about that just yet, so I'm not gonna worry, but I think we're pretty much good, except here I go making a fool out of myself every what way. We are not good, Mr. Cruz. How dare you come to such a succinct conclusion with absolutely no basis to back it up. I'm disgusted, as I should be. Okay, so we have one of these, and it doesn't really seem to do much aside from light up, but as you would expect, there is a bit of a catch, because you can't just light up each of these independently of each other. They have to be done in a very specific order, and it is denoted here in the form of these candles. So, pretty easy, but I already goofed, so it's not the worst thing to figure out. They do reset after a couple seconds, so not too much there to cry about. And last but not least, we have done it. The shrine of fishing will be cleansed. Well, that was kind of easy. What do you got to say?
The children in Taro often fished in these streams. In the stillness of the forest, I can almost hear their voices.
Taro and his siblings felt safe in these woods. You taught them well, Rusu.
Oh, that's cute. And speaking of the siblings, we're going to get a little bit more backstory here, so that's going to be a fun bit of business, right? Grab some of those for some easy karma points. Grab one of these. There we go. The other one doesn't do anything. Okay, so by heading off over here, this is kind of like a nice little secluded area. I have no idea how I missed that jump, by the way. But we find ourselves a half-woven basket.
There are several worn fishing baskets here.
We find ourselves
Simple design, but effective.
some tossed baskets. And if we follow, once again, another memory. Oh, that was kind of adorable, and oof, that was quite a lot of karma too. Sheesh, even more incentive to kind of go and seek out that optional memories that don't really add much to the narrative other than being kind of a nice moment. Wow. All right, well, we have more or less reached the center of this stage, which has revolved so far around this massive tree. And yeah, we are almost done with this place. Over here, this is going to take us to Lantern Cave, and we'll be heading there in due time, but what does our friend Rusu have to say about it?
This leads to the Lantern Cave. A relic must be there. But we'll need something powerful to break through.
Alright. I guess I'll keep that in mind. Seeing as how we can't do much about it now. Gonna grab this, please and thank you. Line my pockets even more. And yeah, this is a bit of a shortcut back to start, so kind of neat, but it was not available there in the way we thought it was before, so yeah, you could also see there's the wood shrine over there, and then water shrine somewhere on the opposite end. We just finished with the fishing one. All humble, honest names for shrines in a forest like this, right? Can you guess what they called the one at the tippy top of this tree? I'll give you a second to ruminate on what they could possibly do with a name like The God Tree Shrine. I'm not even joking. I guess it's because it feels like you're a god standing at the top of the trees there. Oh, and you can actually do this. Nice. That's cute. But for the most part, yeah, scaling this thing isn't the most difficult thing to do. It's relatively basic platforming. You can just go ahead and sharpen your tethering skills, or you could just enjoy the views of all the areas we've been, where we're going, and where we'll be. It's the 3 questions with Allison Cruz. Nice. If you want to, you can also get a couple more preemptive shots on those fruits there, so something to look forward to once we get up. But yeah, for the most part, we are more or less climbing to our demise. I am not a big fan of the fight that happens at the top of this tree. It is brutal. On top of that, you have death planes for days, as well as invisible walls that are just gonna wreck your business. So we'll drop here, be gentle, and we are going to continue fulfilling our moral obligation of becoming the world's greatest postal service member of all time, because there's more spirit mail to be found here, and Kana is a badass mailman, and she is not afraid to admit it. So there we go. I believe that's number 4 of 10, maybe 12. I think, well, actually, 12 might be meditation spots. I don't know. It's in that ballpark, but we'll go back this way and be careful, because the death plane is real here, and sometimes tethering back to this flower is a little janky because, yeah, sometimes you don't clear that. Your foot gets caught on the branch. It's weird. But, yeah, let's keep going this way. Oof. I heard something spawn behind me. It might just be the tethering things. One time I was playing this, and one of the fruits just was like banging all off the sides, and it still managed to land in here, but it was like bouncing all over the place. It was a little insane. Hilarious, because otherwise this game, I would say, is pretty polished, aside from the occasional hiccup, but things like that always such a way. So there it is. I don't like it. I don't like it in the slightest. So let's keep going. The anticipation is killing me. Can we just get it over with? I'm gonna get knocked into the pit. I'm gonna get bodied by a goddamn moth, and it is not gonna be pretty. I could just say that much. And we don't have enough to upgrade anything, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. But as it stands, we have a new type of spear thrower. This one is purple, and he throws explosive spears. They're not fun because they explode, and it hurts. There we go. So there's another one that spawns over there. You can go and take a look at that too. And jeez, man, and that radius is something else too. It's also extremely important to be cognizant of how many arrows you have here, because if you jump into the pit and you just try to go and hit one of those tethers, are you joking? Why didn't it tether? Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Can I try that again? Can I do that without it being completely embarrassing? I don't think so. That very well may not be a possibility. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and shoot you in the face a couple times. Sometimes he drops his spear in front of him, but other times he will just absolutely nail me. All right, let's try that. So that works. How did I miss? That boggles the mind. Okay, try this now. Ugh. So this guy is gonna be just hanging out there, tossing his little friends. Ugh. Nice, nice. Do you want to go this way? Okay, so if we go in a clockwise direction, we actually might be able to make good use of this, but I just want to be careful because he's not going to throw spears over here, right? Where is he? What I want to do is get over here. Here, let me just go ahead and get rid of you guys while I'm at it. Nice. And this is what's going to happen. Rot arrow to the face, instant death. Beautiful. A third one should be spawning, but I want to make sure I get my courage up for that too. Ugh. All right, do some of that. Come on, you did not die from that? Jeez, man. These guys are strong as hell. All right, going this way. Oh, geez, he is gonna throw it right next to him. Okay, I'm going back. Shit. Ugh. Nice. Okay. Going back this way. And luckily, once more, with feeling. Oof, camera. What are you doing? How he just goes flying. All right. Yeah, lots of combat for this one. God, camera. Stop going. Oh my God, you see what I mean? These guys are insane. God, he's gonna body me out of the sky. Okay. We're good. I think we went through the worst of it, honestly. Yeah, not today. Don't give me the old jukebox, man. Oh, I'm right here. Oh, couldn't break through my shield, could ya? No. It's because you're a coward. Enough! Oof! Look at its body go. Oh. That had no business being as stressful as it was. Jesus. Okay. Let's go ahead and set forth the God Tree Shrine. Incredible. Man, I'm gonna have to watch that back in editing because usually, I think you've noticed the tethering is actually like really easy to do. You don't usually fail, so I might have already hit the death plane when I launched my arrow, but that was disappointing.
Some believe the shrines represent guardians of the forest. From up here, it's easy to imagine them watching over the land.
Yeah. Sure, you're exactly right. Thank you, Rusu. Okay, so from here, I think we're just gonna keep on going up because there are still secrets abound that we can discover, including, I think this is number 33 in our little hunt for the rot. So, I love how he just comes back and he's just surrounded by a bunch of his random friends. I don't know. It's like, why are you wearing mushrooms on your head? It's kind of weird, bro. All right, so over here we've got ourselves another lovely bucket that we're gonna tip over, and that is because there is a plant that desperately needs this tier. And we're gonna throw that sucker where the sun don't shine. Literally, it needs help. It's dying. It needs vitamin D bad.